As we approach the end of the first quarter of 2023, I am excited to share with you my picks for the best VR games released so far. This quarter has been an exciting one with the launch of the highly anticipated PSVR2, which has brought many new VR games to the VR scene. Now let's jump right into it. The first game on my list is Vertigo 2, and let me tell you, I have been counting down the days for this game's release. If you haven't played Vertigo Remastered, then you are missing out and you should play it right now. It is a fantastic game that sets the bar high for VR adventures, and Vertigo 2 looks to surpass it. With innovative and challenging boss fights that have been the best I have experienced in VR, this PCVR game I actually enjoyed more than Half-Life Alyx, and that also counts for the VR mechanics. Now next up is The Lost Worker, an immersive narrative adventure that takes you on a journey through an increasingly automated world. In my opinion, we need more heavier narrative games to VR, and I hope this game does it. And well, I'm pretty sure it will, because the voice acting in the trailers seems to be top notch and the storytelling seems to be well thought out. Expectations are high for this one, releasing the 30th of March. Now I have played the next game on flat screen, and I told myself from the beginning while playing this game that this game should have been made for VR in the first place. And yes, to my surprise, not for broadcast, VR is coming the 23rd of March. In this game, you are in the director's seat controlling the camera angles, editing live broadcasts, you have to beep out, curse words. It's super hilarious, super chaotic, and yeah, I can't wait to dive into this game again, but in VR this time. Now we also have The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 coming to PSVR2 and PCVR at the end of March. This is of course the prequel to Chapter 1, and I really liked Chapter 1. And you know what I liked most of it? Is just that narrative thing again. Like, this game offers players a chance to make tough decisions and face the consequences of their choices, and in VR it's just so much heavier. It's just when you are standing in front of someone and you are pointing a gun towards someone, and you can either let him live or you can shoot him, and that has an impact on the game. In VR it's just so fantastic. I hope maybe you guys share the same with me, but let me know in the comments. Together with excellent graphics and immersive gameplay, this game is a must play for any fan of this genre, in my opinion.
Will be righteous. Welcome home, tourist.
Half-Life 2 Episode 1 VR mod is coming out. Yes, you heard me right. In this mode, you can play this classic game, and this mod transforms it into a fully immersive VR experience. With smooth gameplay, the gravity gun comes alive, you can actually grab it with your bare hands. This mod is sure to impress any fan of the Half-Life series. I am going to review this game, so subscribe if you want to get notified. The review is coming out on Friday. Friday it is. Another review I will do is for Switchback VR, and in this game, not sure what to expect, but it's a roller coaster action horror shooter that makes use of all the PSVR2 features. So it's a fast-paced and terrifying game that changes the scene when you blink, so it's making use of eye tracking, and I want to try that out. So every time you blink, you just make it worse for yourself. Now I can't wait to review this game and see how it stacks up against the other horror games on the market, because I'm pretty skeptical. It's a real shooter, VR real shooters, and let's see in the review. Now another game that makes use of the eye tracking is Before Your Eyes, and this game was released the 10th of March, and like I said, the game makes use of the fantastic new feature eye tracking on the PSVR 2. It's a narrative-driven game that takes you on a journey through your memories, with your eyes controlling the flow of the story. So every time you blink, you skip to the next chapter in your life. The game is well written and heart-wrenching, making you cry maybe, making it a standout title for the platform in my opinion.
Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Another standout title, and maybe the best launch title for the PSVR 2, is Gran Turismo 7. I mean, it's just effortless to get it to work with VR and the graphics are outstanding. I mean, trying to do racing on PSVR, it's just always such a hassle. I never can maintain the frames. There's always micro stutters. It never really works how I want it to work. And with Gran Turismo, you can just plug in that cable in your PlayStation 5, put on your headset, and you are on the racing track within a minute. Love it. Best title if you like racing games, you have a PlayStation 5, and you have a PSVR 2 at home. Try Gran Turismo 7. Absolutely fantastic. Now, Horizon Call of the Mountain was a game released when the PSVR 2 got released, and this game offers stunning graphics and an immersive experience. Although the gameplay itself is not that great in my opinion, it's more of a climbing simulator. It is a fantastic game for newcomers to VR, and it's a must-play for any fan of the Horizon game series. Lastly, we have Resident Evil VR Village, an intense horror game, I don't have to tell you that. And, well, it has been ported over to VR flawlessly. It's a game that was meant to be played in VR again, like many other games are just meant to be played in VR in my opinion, with fantastic graphics and immersive gameplay. It's another must-play for any fan of the Resident Evil series. Yeah. Now that wraps up my list of the best VR games released in the first quarter of 2023. I hope this list helps you to decide which games to pick up and play. And yeah, I mean, as a VR enthusiast, I'm thrilled to see how far VR gaming has come, and I am excited to see what the future holds. In my opinion, the short future is porting over 2D games to VR games, because I mean, I have seen what they have done with Gran Turismo 7, I have seen what they have done with Resident Evil Village, and I think it is fantastic, and I want more of those flat screen games ported over well to the VR. And that can also be a mod for a game, because in Half-Life 2 Episode 1 I have played it. It's fantastic. It looked like it was meant it was built for VR in the first place. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up to date with the latest PCVR and PSVR2 games and updates and reviews. And don't forget to check out my review of Gran Turismo 7 or me trying out the super nice haptics in Pavlov. I hope to see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.